48 hours in for, and the next meeting is scheduled for May 12th, 2016.
Thank you. Ad hoc fundraising. Mr. Smith?
Ad hoc fundraising did not meet this month, and they'll be scheduled as needed.
Thank you. We'll then move to old business. Hearing and seeing none. Announcements. The next regular school board meeting is scheduled for April 25th, 2016. It will be at 7 p.m. here in room LGI 3.3. An executive session will follow tonight's meeting for the purpose of personnel matter. Public comment. Mr. Linden.
Robert Linden, West Rock Hill Township. Since I disagree with you on your interpretation of the policy with regards to the definition of meetings, in reviewing policy, I came up with some additional questions. And I thought maybe you could clarify these. Policy section 000 says policies of the board shall consist of the following separate documents. Procedures and policies, I can find that. Comprehensive plan, I can find that. And it says courses of study in district schools. I can't find that document. List of authorized textbooks, I can't find that. Code of student conduct, I think I can find that, but I'm not sure about that. Job descriptions adopted by the board, and administrative compensation plan. So if you could point out where those documents are, I'd appreciate it. Furthermore, in reading the policies, code of conduct and such, I noticed that it says that the board members would communicate and engages with the community by distributing relevant information about the district, providing methods of communication to the board and appropriate staff, seeking input through a variety of methods, including stakeholders in all communications. I see less communication with the board, and I just wonder how that is achieved. The community, and then accordingly, the community should be provided with information about its schools and be engaged by the board and staff to encourage input and support for the school system. Again, I think there's less information provided by the board. I don't think you're following your policies to the spirit, anyway. Another question. I found this organization chart. It's dated February 13th, 2012. Is that still in effect?
I also saw that in looking through the policies, Mr. Linden, and I believe it is out of date. Hopefully we can revise it for you, or for us, or for the community.
Okay, well, I intend to continue reviewing your policy and generate questions and try to hold you to the letter. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Yes, this is Eric.
Diane Herring, Hilltown Township. Unfortunately, I had to depart the curriculum committee meeting before I got to bring up a subject matter that has recently garnered significant public attention, and that is the student participation rate in ACT testing versus SAT testing. This district does not currently host nor support the ACT. However, I noted recently, up into including about a week ago, in which the Quakertown superintendent clearly announced their intention to support the ACT, as more than 50% increase in the last 2 years alone of students taking those tests, as well as numerous universities who have embraced the ACT standard over the SAT. And one, Princeton in particular, who commented that they almost inherently grant admission to students to submit both an SAT and an ACT score because they are looking for that student who is going above and beyond. We as a district don't currently support that. If a student in our district wishes to take the ACT, they must go to a foreign district to take the test. I would like the district to review their curriculum in terms of long-term educational planning and giving our students the next generation opportunity by what would be involved to host that test. It's my understanding it's the same setup as an SAT requirement, and it is a pay-for test by a student, the same as the SAT. So I'm not sure what expenses would be inherited by the district. Obviously, some staffing on a Saturday, probably the same as the SAT, but I think the inherent benefits of being a district that is pushing that forward and looking at what's going on with the next generation and what our students need fits well in line with Dr. Radigan's desire to promote the emotional learning. We're helping them get to the next step, and every university seems to be on board with what the ACT is looking for. Thank you.
I will tell you anecdotally, Mrs. Perry, that being married to someone who happened to go to the University of Wisconsin in Madison, that was an ACT school even back in 1963, as are many of the Midwestern universities. Now many more universities also seek that. I would also say to you that I did survive going to a foreign school to take my SATs. I went to State College High. I didn't think of it as a foreign country. I still don't, but it's an interesting concept. I think your point is well taken. We should look into it. Thank you very much. Anyone else? Comments or questions from the press? No? None? Then this meeting's adjourned. Thank you for coming.